Hi and good evening to our beloved Ma'am Surrender. And today we're going to talk about inspirational leader. So before we start, I'm going to introduce our group. First, I am AIMAN Shafiq bin SHAMSUL.
I am Muhammad Ashraf bin ARSHAD.
I am Muhammad Al-Luqman bin SANI.
Saya Muhammad NORHADI bin HAMIZAK.
Okay, and let's go to the topic.
First of all, I will talk about Dr. V, daughter of Noor Hisham bin Abdullah. He born as Yu Ming Siong on 21st April 1963 in Sempang, Selangor, to a poor Chinese family of Fuzhou people, his Kent. He spent his childhood in a kampung at Sungai Pelet. He was raised by his single mother after his parents separated since birth and had lived in the off Jalan Lokiu, Sang Peng Flats, Pudu, Kuala Lumpur. Due to his poor condition, he was adopted by an ustad who was the principal of the College Islam Kelang, where he continued his secondary studies. Later on, he married to his adoptive brother biology daughter, and at that time too, he changed his name to Noor Hisham Abdullah.
So this is the Ishikawa diagram of efficient strategies of Dr. Noor Hisham. So people involved in these strategies are doctors, armed forces, nurses, and volunteers. Doctors play an important role in these strategies because they work day and night to heal people from this kind of this kinds of pandemic, and armed forces also prevent people from going out from their home, nurses and volunteers. The method used to prevent this pandemic is movement control order. For sure, we know movement control order prevent people from going out from their house, and fundraising to increase the fund of Ministry of Health to buy vaccine and booster, swab test, media campaign, social distancing. And the measurement is data. The data is the daily report of the people affected with this COVID-19.
So for the materials, we have three factors that causes the efficient strategy of the Noor Hisham, which is mask, hand sanitizer, and vaccines. All of these things were introduced by our health ministry to prevent us from infected by the COVID-19 virus, and it helped us to stay healthy. For the environment, our Ministry of Health created the new norm, which is a new norm for our people of Malaysia to work and live in the new norm. As we know, the new norm is such as work from home, which can cause a lot of people to do their job in their home rather than to go to office and get infected by the virus. There is also social distancing, which is implemented throughout our society, such as we need to there is limited people of one places. For the machines, there is three factors, which is MySejahtera, thermal sensor, and internet. MySejahtera is one of the most important thing to identify whether you are healthy or not by update by scan it before entering other places. And thermal sensor is used to check your temperature, whether it is 37 and above, which means that you have a fever and could infect others. Internet are used by our people to gain more information about the COVID-19 viruses and to know more about what is happening in Malaysia. There is also a campaign which is held in the internet to help to educate people to know how to prevent ourselves from infected by the virus and so many more.
So based on this Ishikawa diagram, we can conclude that the most efficient strategies to prevent COVID-19 pandemic is the method used for it.
Now I'm going to talk about the similarities between Dr. Noor Hisham and Brigadier General Salleh Sulong. There are a lot of similarities that we can see. There are a variety of similarities between Dr. Noor Hisham and Brigadier General Salleh Sulong. First of all, we find strong leadership. Dr. Noor Hisham, he is also a well-trained surgeon, has been in the front line day and night, managing the COVID-19 crisis, and even during the absence of a minister and deputy minister, will facing the camera and calmly attending to questions from journalists and netizens who are attacking him. From Brigadier General Salleh, he approached to bring all on board and build a team who were efficient in executing the tasks, such as Lieutenant Colonel Silvaraj, Operation Commander and Logistic Officer. Next similarity is efficient accuracy. Dr. Hisham carefully thought out words used in communicating the crisis. This we can see when he commended for his carefully thought out words used in communicating the crisis during the press conference and in providing prompt updates on his Facebook and Twitter page amid tension and panic from the public. For Brigadier General Salleh, he analysed the weakness of enemy to make it as an advantage to save the hostage and encounter the enemy. Finally, I just dare to take extreme risk. But Dr. Noor Hisham bin Abdullah dare to give the vaccine and booster for the first time to Malaysian people without knowing the risk and the impact, but knowing for goodness. Meanwhile, Brigadier General Salleh Sulong take the risk by sending the Special Force live to rescue the hostage and bring them back safely. Next, I will pass to SYAFIQ.
There is a comparison between Dr. Noor Hisham and Brigadier General Salleh Sulong. On this comparison, there is three aspects. So the first aspect is the way of rescue. For Dr. Noor Hisham bin Abdullah saved million Malaysian people from COVID-19 pandemic. He saved millions of people of Malaysia from spreading the pandemic disease of COVID-19 by launching Movement Control Order MCO, which all the people that live in Malaysia have to follow, which include social distancing and must have sanitizer and so on. So for Brigadier General Salleh Sulong, he sent a squad to charge with rescuing the hostage. He sent Bravo Squad. Actually, the Bravo Squad is sent to charge with rescuing the hostage and transporting them on CB90 to safety. The next aspect is the quality. Dr. Noor Hisham tries to get the vaccination and booster from allied country to measure the Malaysian people can counter efficiently. He tries to get the vaccination and booster from allied country to make sure the people Malaysia can counter efficiently, such as the vaccine like Pfizer, which been manufactured in US, United States, Germany, and France. And we also have AstraZeneca, which the vaccines that been manufactured in United Kingdom. And the quality for Brigadier General Salleh Sulong, he studied the weakness of existing management and implanting the remedial measures. He showed an exemplary skills as a leader to study the weakness of existing management and implementing the remedial measures. And the last one is way to manage and lead team. Dr. Noor Hisham made a collaboration with in-charge authorities. He made a collaboration with in-charge authorities to make sure the MCO is empowered all the time at anywhere. And we also, the people that live in Malaysia, if we break the MCO order, we may be fined by the police. So that's what he do to keep us follow the MCO order. And for Brigadier General Salleh Sulong, he command the police and states securities to build bridge to break down the barrier between agencies. He command the police and state securities to build bridge to break down the barriers between agencies, so it will benefit more for his squad to counter the agencies. So that's all the comparison between Dr. Noor Hisham and Brigadier General Salleh Sulong.
So that's all from us. Thank you, ma'am, for spending time watching our video about inspirational leaders. And thank you. Bye.